grandma. Who's my favorite grandma? Oh, I need to get Discord. April spoke with me about that, and I need to sign up. I've never used Discord before. I'll I'll um I'll make it a priority to register for it. It's a 40-second download. I'll make it a priority, I promise. I will. Okay, got you. So it's similar to Skype and like AOL Instant Messenger. Okay, I'll get that. I'll get that. Yeah. I'll give it a shot. It takes me a while to set up stuff like that, so I have to do it. You need, I don't need to even make a server. I can just make a name. Okay, I will give it a shot. Here, let me get rid of this blue bar, and I'm gonna bring Tammy in. Um, let's see what we got. All right, Tammy should be here.
And Noonels, I don't think he's creepy. Hey ha 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 grandma. But he puts the hair on the back of my neck up sad.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about, Grandma. Grandma, I just want to let you know that I love you more than white on rice, and I think you're a really special person, and I think you're amazing. Does the person say stuff like that? Is that who we're talking about? Is that what we're talking about, Grandma? Is that what we're talking about here?
Stabs Ido. Don't mimic him.
You know,
yes.
everybody. I have been watching that and not responding to it. It's interesting. It's just really interesting because sometimes I don't know how to take it. I'm sure it's coming from a beautiful place.
I'm not crazy. He's creepy.
I'm not sure. I try to give the benefit of the doubt, but it's a little bit intense. It's probably
I don't know if he's just socially awkward.
Yeah, it's a little bit intense, but I don't think they are self-aware.
And I'm giving that grace to him.
Yes. Yes.
But he puts the hair on the back of my neck up.
Grandma, I can imagine, because I love you more than there are blades of grass in the world, and I hope that you understand. It's like it's writing like a Shakespearean sonnet.
Like when he hugs even in chat, I'm like, don't touch me.
Yes. Yes. That's awesome. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. And for instance, if you don't know, there's like we have
outside to grab something.
Yeah, we're just talking about some interactions in chat in some of the live streams that Grandma and I go to, and there's just one interaction that I think it catches everybody off guard, because
creepy internet people. Even the first day I met even Mario in here, who was so mad at me for talking.
Yeah. Mario's gone.
I wouldn't have cared if he was like hugged by guys.
Yeah. No, Mario's gone. I had a conversation about that behavior, and he had crossed the line. So I don't know if you've ever had a stream, or like if you've had somebody post something in your channel, like on your channel, like a comment that's on the verge of being rude, crude, or socially unacceptable. He he was mad about that, about you sending messages when it had nothing to do with you. It's something that's going on with YouTube, and it's a glitch.
Well, and it's not just him. Everyone is missing texts and stuff, and he didn't realize it's not just him.
Exactly. So I told him that, right? And then here's what he does. He sicks one of his buddies on me, and he posts something on my board talking about I need to fix it and I need to quit pissing around and all this other stuff, right?
So I didn't get upset about it.
No, I did. And when his buddy sent that message,
emoji astonished face, rude.
I
don't have to have a character. ILL, just watch.
Okay, doke.
It has too much going on round here.
That's all good. I pulled the message down, I think, before anybody saw it. And I wrote him a note and said that type of behavior is unacceptable. And if you got something where you need to talk to me, then you need to talk to me. Don't send your little clown buddies over here posting crazy stuff on my channel. So I blocked his buddy, and I blocked him. He came back the other day, and I wrote him the sweet breakup love letter of, you're no longer welcome on this channel. Your subscription has been revoked. Feel free to look for another YouTuber because I don't think I'm the one for you. If you send me any more message, I'm going to report it as harassment to YouTube, and you're going to lose all of your channels. And he's gone. I don't play with stuff like that. Like I said, this is my channel. If he wants to act that way with the people on his channel, then that's his business. But you're not going to go on other people's channel. Pushing your chest.
The classic Delano talking to.
Oh yeah, it was.
Frankie,
look.
Is it any wonder I love on Ido? Cackle.
It was like, look. I'm not going to tolerate this here. And so whatever you do on your channel is your channel, but don't be coming to other people's channels with your chest all poked out, making demands, and then don't sick your buddies on me. If you got beef with me, I'm here. We can talk. We can. I'm down with it. But I was astonished when he did that, and so like I said, I think I pulled it down before anybody could see it. But I was very, very disappointed. Very disappointed. So.
And people coming into my streams, if they act the way they do in some other people's, are in for a rude awakening.
Exactly.
Because I'm much faster with the ban hammer.
You gotta tell him. She's gonna drop it on him. She's gonna drop the mallet. Grandma don't play. Grandma don't play. I don't think most people know about our history, Francis, other than Danny.
I don't care if I ever even hit 500 subscribers.
Same here.
I'm just gonna be streaming for my own entertainment.
Same here. That's the way I feel about it, because my thing is this. If you're putting yourself out here and, making content and you're making a channel, you should be able to cultivate the community that you want. This is yours. And to have somebody come in and act like a bully, because the other thing that I was starting to learn that person was doing was they kept using their ad handle in my chat, right? And then they got mad at me because I wouldn't use their ad handle in my chat. And so here's what they were trying to do. They were trying to get me to use their ad handle in my chat so that they could associate their YouTube channel with mine and try to siphon off views. Because what happens is, the way that the algorithm is set up in YouTube, when you use that ad handle enough times, it makes a loose association between the two channels, and it will start recommending their content more while your videos are playing. So he was trying to siphon views on top of it. He was rude to people in my chat. He was rude to me. He sent his buddy over to try to intimidate me. And I'm like, yeah, you broke way too many rules. You're gone. You're gone. And then on top of it, the dude made 3 different alternate accounts. So after I blocked him, he kept trying to get back on.
That's what Nick was talking about last night. I think you were there. He's super careful whose links go up in his chat.
Exactly, because it's bad business. Well, see, like, Nick's on a whole different level because he's got a crazy number of subscribers. But it's like you don't want your content associated with someone who is like vile. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. And the dude just has a really sour like attitude towards everything. He's very accusatory. I've watched him in other chats because that's how he ended up meeting me. I was in a chat watching another streamer. The streamer and I were having a conversation. He got mad at me because the same thing happened where he couldn't send something through and he blamed me for it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to let that go. But then when he started blaming you and other people and the off-kilter behavior and whatnot, I'm like, you're done. You're done. I can't handle this. We're going to go to the moon, ladies and gentlemen.
I just blame Tammy being distracted by kitties.
Sometimes Tammy gets, Francis understands, sometimes you're in the middle of something and, you have to walk away for a second. Those dang cats, they get you every time. They sit on the step, they roll over, show you the belly. You got to reward that. You really, really, really do have to reward that. You can't just let that go. We're going to the moon. But thank you for stopping by, Grandma. Always good to see you. So you make my day. Sometimes when Grandma comes by, she makes me want to sing the theme song to Dawson's Creek. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. You know it, Grandma. You know it. You feel it too.
LOL.
Oh man, we're doing things. All right, this looks high tech. I feel a high tech win here. So how's your day been today, Grandma? Did you recover from the moving frenzy yesterday? I remember you said that your body you're feeling a little pain.
Be right back.
Sure, take your time. Take your time. Welcome to anybody that's here and hanging out. I can't really see everything because I don't have my screen in an appropriate way. I can now. Welcome, who's ever in the chat. I see there's a couple people hanging out. Today we will be playing the game of life 2. We are on the moon, so to infinity and beyond. We're going to try to go interstellar with our finances. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to college because Francis knows that if we can't go to college in the game of life, we're going to take this car. Francis, you know the rest.
If you can't see them, it's likely part of our crowd lurking. Jojo is live too.
Okay, cool. No worries. I see people here. I just want to make sure that I say hello. Yeah, I was watching Jojo's stream yesterday, and there's something going on with YouTube where it keeps like buffering videos, where it pauses them and like the transmission keeps dropping out. So we got a choice to make here. We can be an intergalactic translator, or we can be a rocket engineer.
Mara was streaming. Jojo doesn't normally stream on Sundays, but she's testing stuff today, so Mara rated over there.
Got it. Yeah, I did see Meredith on earlier as well. I think that was one of the first times that I caught one of her live streams. I've seen her VOD, like her already recorded streams, and I see her show up from time to time in Triforce's streams, because the day she was playing Mario Kart, or he was playing Mario Kart, she was there with him, and they were racing against each other. She was a beast.
LOL, I had all her bits in a single playlist.
Nice. She seems like she's really cool. She seems like she's really chill and cool.
To
Like
sleep to when I'm having problems sleeping.
exactly, I could tell she's got one of those. You know what? She almost reminds me of somebody from like NPR. If you ever listen to like public radio, she's got one of those NPR kind of voices where she's like, you know, this what is this American Life or Prairie Home Companion? Like she totally could do that. She could totally do that. Cutting grass. We are cutting some grass. But yeah, she has a good voice for radio for sure. I mean, she must have an amazing. Her voice is naturally, on point, but her sound quality, she must have a really good mic and really good setup. But like I said, yeah, she definitely reminds me of a public radio host. Powder milk biscuits. Powder milk biscuits give shy boys and girls the courage to get up and do what must be done. Grandma says she likes some biscuits too. Tammy's getting a Dr. Pepper out of the refrigerator right now. She'll be back in just a second. This is one of those moments I can tell. Y'all lucky I didn't do what I used to do. I used to have conversations with Tammy where I would pretend like she was talking back to me. And so I would have the chat window turned off so you couldn't see that I was typing the words. And I would say stuff like, "Hey Tammy, how are you doing today?" And she'd be like, "Fine, how are you?" And I'm like, I'm good. You get anything special this weekend?" And she's like, "Yeah, I went to Target and spent a Benjamin." And she goes into it and we would go back and forth. Just as a rule of thumb, I don't think these days, if you ever go to Target, it used to be, if you went to Target, you spent at least $50. Now, you go to Target, you gotta bring at least $100 with you.
Call me SpongeBob because I am ready. Skipping some comments. This is the first day I haven't napped through her stream.
There she is.
Emoji grinning squinting face.
There she is.
Powder milk biscuits.
There she is.
I'm always in it, but I usually lay down right as she starts and wake up about a half hour before she's done. Emoji astonished face, stares at Frankie. I too love biscuits. LOL. Hey, it works. No, I never spend more than I'm supposed to for my list.
Oh, I hear you. It's like, but it's hard. It's hard. There's so many cool things in Target. We, unless I can marry Grandma, I'm staying single. So I'm single and ready to mingle. I'm just doing it. Give me my 9. Grandma, you remember David the Gnome? The cartoon David the Gnome?
Lolo boyo, you don't wanna marry me.
What? Crazy talk. Crazy talk. We're gonna get a
You
raise.
can be my online hubby like tree is April's smile.
Alright, I'll take it. If that's a good place to be, then I wanna be there. I wanna be there for sure. So we have to play a game where Try and
I do not know Carl the Gnome, I'm sorry.
Oh, David. David, you said Carl. You changed a man's name? David the Gnome? It used to be...
I support this union, LOL.
It was a cartoon. See, look, Francis, if Francis endorses this, then it's legit. So, Francis may as well be the justice of the peace. The ceremony has taken place. Our bags are packed. We got our plane tickets. We're ready. We're ready.
LOL, we already adopted 3 kids yesterday?
See? That's what I'm talking about. We ready. We are ready. We can get one of those shows, like they show on TV, the Life in Alaska shows, where, the guys are living out there in somewhere. I don't even know where they are most of the time. And they have to wait like
And
3 months.
yes, I know David. Vaguely.
You know David the Gnome? But
I
yeah, we
had to
can.
Google it and saw a picture. Oh yes, I know this show.
Oh yeah, see, I was just saying, most folks our age remember David the Gnome. Um, if you, or maybe if you're in your 20s, you probably definitely don't know. Your 30s, you might know too. But yeah,
I
if you,
grew up without a TV.
oh, it's all good. It's all good. There was like a little, it was a cartoon series, but sometimes they were like shorts, and it was pretty good. It was back in the day when cartoons were still.
We had a computer, the first in Alaska. Emoji grinning face.
Heck yeah, Grandma making history. Making history. The computer in Alaska. So have you ever lived like they do on those shows where like planes, like there's a single runway airport and planes flying
My
in
mom
it?
she worked for the state troopers.
Oh, cool. That is pretty cool. So that's why you're all about that justice. See, I'm seeing where it's coming from now. I like it. I like what I'm hearing. Grandma likes to keep the peace by any means necessary.
Have I ever lived in a village? No.
You're not living in a village. Because okay, so some of the shows that I've watched, it might be like a single,
I've
like
visited once in a while but not lived.
gotcha. These shows, it's like it's a single person, like a man or just a woman, and they're kind of like fending for themselves. So they're going out and hunting and trying to fix the gutter on their house. And I think in one,
Homesteaders.
is it
We had lots of
homesteaders?
them.
Okay, got it. You got lots of them. Okay, that's crazy. I just couldn't imagine. There is this one
They're all
YouTuber.
over Alaska.
They are okay. There's one YouTuber that I watch, and I don't remember what the channel name is, but it's a guy, and he's got like two boys as his sons, and he builds like these survival shelters and stuff. I
But
think
I
he's.
have absolutely no desire to live on a homestead. I live in a 3.5 FT dry fifth wheel. That's close enough for me.
Hey, you know what? It sounds good to me. I don't. I really couldn't see the appeal of being out there in the elements and being, because some of those people, they say they're like miles from anybody else, like they're just sort of out there in the middle of nowhere with nobody else around. Don't get me
You
wrong.
think you could live without running water?
No. Oh no, absolutely not. No. That's what gets me too, because it's like that. And like I said, don't get me wrong. I love my
do.
private time. Grandma, so where do you get your water from?
That's what dry means.
Are you serious? Where you get your water? Is it like you get those like those big, like those water cooler things? You gotta tell me
I
how.
have a water tower and 5-gallon jugs.
Okay, gotcha. So the water tower is your main source, and then you fill up the 5-gallon jugs to keep them nearby.
And I buy water from Walmart.
Gotcha. So you get water from Walmart. Okay, gotcha. I'm trying to figure out how all that works. That's gotta be like, for you, like it sounds like you've been there for a while. So for you, it's like
I also
this,
have a honey bucket. LOL.
a honey bucket.
Which is common in Homestead in the winter.
Is a honey bucket like a euphemism for something? Does it really have honey in it, or is it used for something else? I'm trying to figure out what the honey bucket is. That a
It's a 5-gallon bucket with 2 garbage bags with the 5-gallon bucket toilet seat on top.
rock grandma? Grandma, do you like camping? I mean, or did you ever like camping in your life? Like
And
growing
yes,
up?
they make toilet seats specifically for the buckets.
I've seen those. I've seen those in like the hunting goods stores. I think I've seen them before in Walmart too. And you can put it on top. I've seen it for people, like it's usually in the camping section, where they'll also have like those personal showers where you can fill up. There's like a bag or I don't know. It's like a bucket that's hanging on a pole, and the gravity and the water pressure just kind of forces the water out. You like fishing?
Could I camp? Yes. Am I good at it? Yes. Can I shoot a deer or rabbit or whatever? Yes. Can I fish? Yes.
We're getting married tomorrow.
Did
I
I
think.
enjoy camping? Hell no, never have, but I enjoyed hunting when I could shoot.
Nice. So what's the biggest game that you've ever caught with like a rifle or a pistol, whatever you used when
Can't
you hunted?
anymore.
I hear you. I remember you telling me with the MS.
Moose.
Oh my gosh, those things are huge. How? What did you use? Like what caliber gun? Because I'm pretty sure if you use like a 9mm, you would probably make that moose really
With a
angry.
pew pew.
With a pew pew.
I don't know, I was like 1-4.
My gosh.
It was a rifle.
Yeah. But what was the, so it was probably a good, that thing probably kicked you all the way back when you shot it.
LOL.
What was the recoil on that bad boy like? It'll dislocate your shoulder.
I used to hunt deer with the 3030.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Grandma.
By 1-4 I was 51134.
Grandma. You're a gangster. Yeah. Shooting moose with a rifle at 14, 5'11" and 3/4 inches. My gosh. I'm gonna start singing, "Ooh, dream weaver, I can't believe you can get me through the night."
Funniest part?
Grandma's doing it. Grandma's doing it.
I didn't even live in Alaska at the time. My uncle flew me up to hunt.
So how did you move it? How do you move a moose? Because those things are like, those are not small animals. You use a tarp.
When you have a tour guide, they take care of it.
Okay, cool.
We donated the meat other than like 1.5 lbs.
I'll say, yeah, that's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. I used to work with a guy. He was a real big hunter in Michigan. And every year, he and some friends of his, they would go to Canada to go hunt moose. And he showed me a picture. And the guys that I'm talking about, he wasn't a little dude. And he was standing next to the deer carcass. Or not the deer, the moose carcass. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like that
Only
thing.
reason we didn't take more is my grandma's cold storage in Oregon was already full of deer. LOL.
There you go. Man, you like doing it. Moose, deer, fish. You ever hunt turkeys? You ever gone turkey hunting?
No,
No, no turkeys.
I don't hunt birds.
No birds. Any particular reason? You have an affinity for birds, or not worth the effort? I know some people say it's not worth the trouble because there's really not a lot of
They
meat.
annoy me.
They annoy you. That's even more reason to go hunting them. Even more of a reason.
Why waste a bullet on that little meat?
I see. I think that's the bigger thing for me, because let's say a good-sized turkey is what, maybe 20, 25 pounds at the most, 25, 30 pounds, something like that. But you're only getting about 15 to 20 pounds of meat.
We were
Versus,
taught when we went hunting if we left with 5 bullets we better bring back 5 animals or unused bullets.
you know that. That's a good way to do it. It is a good way to do it. Hey, you were learning accounting at a very early age. Some people don't have that type of
My grandma didn't play.
fiscal judiciousness. You were doing it. You were doing it right. You were doing it right. Yeah, because you definitely could get more off of a deer. Are you a big fan of like deer sausage and like deer jerky and stuff like that? I've had it before and I thought it was really good.
Sometimes,
Sometimes, yeah.
but I don't get it often.
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, it's like you got to be careful with the salt, because sometimes it can be too salty depending on who makes
I
it.
used to have someone fish my salmon tag for me, but they moved, which is fine. I hate salmon.
It's not that bad when you smoke it, right? You smoke it. How'd you normally keep it? You dry it out, salt it, smoke it. My man's buying a house he can't afford.
Salmon hamburger helper, salmon spaghetti, salmon tacos, salmon mac and cheese. I can't stand the smell of salmon.
Oh my gosh. Grandma, you were starting to sound like Bubba from Forrest Gump. It was like shrimp tacos.
But my son loves it, so I would let them fish for it for him.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Shrimp tacos, shrimp salad, fried shrimp, grilled shrimp, shrimp on the Barbie. Yeah, salmon's not something that I get a lot of. And
When
A
you're
lot of
poor, like we were before we moved south when I was 9, salmon takes the place of other meat. Are you in space?
I
It
am
gets very, very old.
I am in space.
Then I won't eat farm salmon, period.
Yeah, farm salmon is not really any good at all.
Sorry
yes.
I am in and out.
Oh, no
Over
worries.
here doing taxes.
No worries. No worries, Fritz. No worries at
It's
all.
nasty.
Glad you stopped by. We completely understand it. What is that noise? I'm gonna be an astronaut.
I had a guy take me to a bougie place in NYC once when I lived in MA. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
You know it. Nasty boys don't mean a thing. Oh, you nasty boys don't mean a thing to me. Francis knows about that, Janet Jackson. But yeah, I agree. Wild salmon tastes better than farm salmon. But I never really cooked a lot of salmon in the house because of the smell. Like, I was always like afraid that the fishy smell.
There were like cedar plank Alaskan salmon blah blah, expensive as hell, came out and I was like, emoji enraged face, this is farm salmon, don't effing lie tea.
You know it.
Color differences.
Right. And then you know because you pointed out the color. Yep. Yep, yep. Because the color differences in the flesh. I hear you there. I hear you there. Yeah, it's like I would peruse the grocery store, and if the wild salmon was on sale,
And the Alaskan king crab legs you see in the lower forehead
oh my gosh.
are culls we would throw back their babies.
Okay, I've seen guys on some of the shows do that. Those are whole different shows too. Those Alaska crabbing shows and stuff. I don't see how people can live that life where they're just out there on that boat all that time in their freezing weather.
LOL.
It's crazy. But crab legs, Francis knows
Deadliest catch.
deadliest catch. Yep, that's it. That's it. Francis knows about snow crab legs. Snow crab legs.
I actually know a couple of them. They're on the peninsula a lot.
Seriously,
Their home port is Homer.
they're so cool. Look at that. You know, see, the other day you were telling me that you used to do work with concerts and tours. You know people from the Alaska Crabbing Show. You know, like you're super smart. You amaze me.
Not like go to visit them at their house. But
No, I
enough
hear
to be
you.
like wave as you walk by type thing.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool. Totally cool. That's amazing to me still. I will say I had a recent encounter with a celebrity at work. And this is a true story that just happened to me on Friday. So, Friday afternoon, I'm sitting at my desk, checking emails, like working on quotes, doing my normal thing. And I get a call from our customer service department saying that there was a customer on the phone that was trying to order something, but it wasn't in stock, so they wanted a recommendation for something else. And I said, cool, transfer them to me, let's talk. I got the person's name, and when I saw the person's name, I recognized the name immediately. How come the person that called me and was asking me questions about chemistry and science, it was the kid that played Nemo in the movie Finding Dory? So the sequel to Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, the kid that played Nemo called me and was asking me questions about science. And when I called him, I didn't want to assume that it was him, but I said to him on the phone, I said, did you know by any chance you share the same name with Nemo, the person that did Nemo on Finding Dory? And he got really, really quiet, and he said, that was
Hayden.
me. Hayden, yeah, Hayden. He said that was me. And I said, are you serious? He said, yeah. He said, yeah, I'm Hayden. And I said, so you were Nemo from Finding Dory? And he said, yeah. I said, can you still do the voice? And he could still do it a little bit. He's about to graduate from college with a degree in chemistry. He's going to graduate in May. And he wanted to finish his research project. And so he and I talked on the phone for about 15, 20 minutes about his research to see if I could help him graduate and get the stuff that he needed. And he was such a cool guy. But I told him, I said, you and your voice, you have probably touched millions of kids all over the world, and adults
That's
too.
awesome.
And adults too. And he laughed so hard. He told me, he said, you were the first person that I've ever spoken with on the phone that's recognized me just from my name. And so he said most of the time he doesn't talk about it because most people don't really recognize him. They know Ellen was in the movie, and so they remember Ellen, but they don't kind of remember him. But yeah, he's like I was Demo. And I said, brother, you are an icon. I went back and I told all of the guys that I work with, I said, guess who called me on the phone? And so we had it like in the Teams messages. Uh, and they were like, who? And I said, Nemo called me and asked me a scientific question. And they were like, Nemo? And I'm like, from Finding Dory, he called me. And they all flipped
LOL,
out.
you fangirling over him is so cute.
He, but come on now, it's Nemo. You know, you can't not, you can't let Nemo down. And I told him that. I said, whatever you need, brother, I got you. Because I
That's
remember,
awesome.
I remember watching, and so I said, big fan, and he was so excited. But he still, what was funny though, that even though he's of college age now, and he's about to graduate with his, I think he's getting his master's degree now. I think he got a bachelor's and getting his master's. Um, and he's about to graduate. He still kind of sounds the same. He still has that kind of little kitty, kind of adolescent, teenagey kind of sound to him. And so that's why I was like, as soon as I talked to him, I was like, did you know that you have the same name? And he's like, that's me. I said, I knew it. I knew it. In a former
Well,
life,
he's not that old honey lad.
he's not. No, no, he's not. He's not at all. But yeah, I'm like, in a past life before science and sales, I used to be a director with a community center. Um, and so I worked with kids a lot. And I remember watching, a lot of those movies with the kids. Because normally we would have the day set up where they would get there in the morning, we'd have breakfast, we'd do some kind of activity. I mixed a science camp into it, so we did some science experiments. We went to the pool, and then usually after we finished swimming, we would have lunch. And during lunch, I would sometimes put on a movie just as something chill in the background while they were
Mentos
eating,
and Coke.
and they could talk and stuff. Mentos, oh, that's the best volcano experiment ever, Grandma. So, do you know how that works? Do you know why? Do you know why that has the reaction that it does? A lot of people don't know about the Mentos and Coca-Cola. Maybe you can enlighten the boys and girls at home. We'll put Grandma in a lab. That's what we need to do.
Surface tension and Mentos have bubbles on the candy. Yes.
You know. Oh. I'm getting verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves. Chat, talk amongst yourselves. A peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss.
LOL. Peanut. It's a bean.
It is a bean. A peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss. Grandma knows about surface tension. She knows. Look at that. We got that 80,000. My gosh, I got like $1.8 million.
You know, there was a reporter who was interviewing Norma Jean walking through New York City. And he was like, why is noon approaching you?
Really? Why wasn't anyone approaching? They didn't know who she was? How do you not know Marilyn Monroe?
And she goes, oh, you wanted to interview her? And he goes, within 5 steps Marilyn Monroe was surrounded.
Exactly. I was gonna say, they didn't know who Marilyn Monroe was. She had a classic look about her. Like, she's got one of them looks that's very recognizable, I think. You want me to sing the
I
Elton?
had always heard that story and never seen someone who could do that.
You could just blend in with the crowd like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think
And
depending
so
on the.
I was at Dornbicker's one night having a smoke, and two big black SUVs showed up.
Uh oh. Who was in the SUVs? Uh oh. You got me curious now.
Guy got out with a few friends and goes, "I'm looking for a floor whatever," and I was like, "I'll show you, no problem."
Uh oh.
We walked through the entire hospital and you noticed.
Who is the person? Look, Grandma's walking around
Then
with.
I pointed to the door he was looking for. Within 3 steps, the entire hospital knew Eminem was there.
Get out of here. Grandma was talking to Eminem. Spaghetti, 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 mom, spaghetti.
A young lady had wanted to go to his concert for her Make-A-Wish, but ended up medically not allowed.
Oh, so he came to the
He
hospital.
found out and showed up at like 3 a.m.
Get out of here. That is so cool.
Came to see her.
That is so cool. I really do appreciate
and
it.
turned around, flew back out.
That's cool though. That, I mean, see, he didn't have to do that. He took time out of his day to go out and do something special.
It never made the news.
That is so cool. What is going on, Miss
Raid.
April? How are
Hey,
you
April
doing?
Smile.
Oh my gosh, is it JoJo Raid? I'm just playing life and yapping it up with Grandma. But I thank you so much for the JoJo Raid.
But when I watched him switch from Marshall to Eminem, that Maryland story came to mind.
Wow.
Can I
wow.
ask why we don't get blessed with your face?
So, I don't have I do have a camera for my PlayStation, but I don't have it hooked up, and so I don't stream my face when I do the PlayStation streams. The stream that I did where you could see my face, I was running my PlayStation through my laptop, and I did the overlay using OBS. But a lot of folks have requested that I put my face back on the stream, so I might do that again here soon. I just never thought that, you know.
You are so cute.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
We
You're
like your face.
gonna make me blush.
Smile.
You're gonna make me blush. I just
OMG.
never gave it much
I feel
mind.
like it's a crime against humanity.
Thank you. I
JoJo
really
crosses
appreciate
raid.
JoJo Crosses Raid. What's
JoJo
going on?
crosses raid.
Oh my goodness, Princess Brian.
JoJo crosses raid.
Oh my gosh.
JoJo crosses raid.
JoJo.
Welcome Raiders, big smile.
What is it? Ayumu?
JoJo crosses raid.
Laura? Grandma?
They caught up with me.
Cozy Gamer
JoJo
Mama?
crosses raid.
Pinecone?
JoJo
Oh my
crosses
gosh.
raid
Oh
high.
my gosh.
JoJo
There's
crosses
22
raid.
people. Oh my. Wait a minute. Pinecone Forest, Meredith, Dana. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for stopping by. See, I'm gonna get the.
Amy's name is also April. Ido, how is it going?
She's April too? Okay.
JoJo crosses
Would it
raid.
be, she's April too. JoJo, how's it going today? Glad you could stop by. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm just having a chill stream of a game
Please
of
give the
life.
stream like everyone.
Him
LOL.
hauling it up with grandma.
JoJo
So,
crosses raid.
you know,
Ido.
Princess, Crispy,
JoJo
what's going
crosses
on?
raid.
What's going on, Cozy Gamer Mama? New York's finest in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Making me feel like $1 million. The Empire State.
Hey Robin.
Grandma and I were just talking about everything under the sun, from science to movies to... Yeah. You guys,
We're
thank you so
giving
much
him
for
a bit of
stopping
hard
by.
time because he's such a good-looking man and hides his face.
Oh my gosh.
Stop, please.
I
Hey,
will...
Emma.
I will I will totally.
Frankie's here too. She's just doing taxes.
Frankie, yeah,
His I-gamer mama is my sister.
Oh, really? That is so cool. Look, you got family in here, friends of family, family of family. I'm totally loving it. Okay, I will make you a promise. Not this week, but next week I will bring back the face cam as a part of the live streams.
We are
I,
all family in a way.
that's
I have
right.
this game on Switch and PS. Smile.
I love it. You got the game too, Rich. Good to hear.
Yay.
You got that right, Princess. But yeah, I promise. So not this week that we're coming into, but after Easter, on that Monday, I'll bring back the face cam. I just never thought anybody would be interested. I have to
I
reconfigure.
am not very good at the game of life.
You know, life. The game of life is almost like real life. You have to take it with a grain of salt. You have to play with what you get. You have to hope for the best. You have to just work with what you got. Uh, and I find that keeping that positive mental attitude sort of gets you through it. Now,
Remember playing the game of life long time ago.
I will say this. I tried to play the game with the idea that
Dude,
love
I
could
never
take me
intended to use one either.
all the
I am
way.
the ugly duckling in my family and got told very often.
No, April, you are magnificent. If look, I know most of the people in the chat.
I will have to go into lurk mode for now. I have to do my Beat Saber workout.
No worries,
I'll keep
Princess.
you on for watch hours.
Absolutely. Thank
I
you
am
so
not
much,
good at
Princess.
the game of life or real life.
Really appreciate it. You're probably more successful than you think. So the
Your
first
voice
thing.
is butter. Emoji melting face. Emoji
Yeah.
smiling eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Bye Layla.
You got to
Ride
remember
Mara.
that
Tackle.
success is subjective. So you have to not just look at it through your own eyes, but you
No.
literally have to get beside yourself. And you have to just take it in for what it's worth. You really do. But I promise you. So not this Monday, not tomorrow, but next Monday.
Oh no, and not I be always been the black sheep of my family.
Oh no, April's lovely. So here's my rundown. I get up every morning at about 6:30, 7 o'clock, right? Fix a cup of tea, get a bowl of oatmeal and an apple. Turn my computer on, and I watch Gamer Granny in the morning. It's like a little old lady that
On
streams.
real life on board game, think positive.
You know what? You know what? And then, so I watch my little British lady, and she plays her games. And then, usually Princess gets on after that. And I watch Princess for a little while. And then, after that, Ragdoll gets on. And I watch Ragdoll for a little bit. And then, about halfway, 3/4 of the way through Ragdoll's stream, April gets on. And I watch April from about 12 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Central until about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. April gets me through like the toughest part of my workday, from lunch, from like that after lunch sort of bend. And then usually after April,
My workday truly is me traveling from one stream to the next.
you know what, Meredith? And we appreciate you for that. I've watched you moderate. And here, I'm going to say this too. Meredith is a beast at Mario Kart. I just want to say this out loud. I watched her race against Triforce the other day, and
Same Meredith, crossing.
she was a beast out there on the Mario Kart.
She is a beast.
Of course, she was driving like a maniac, but she was taking it. It was awesome. If I
Ha ha ha, emoji rolling on the floor laughing, emoji cold sweat, thank you.
you were doing it, I was so impressed.
She was way behind on Mario Kart.
She was. She was. But she was drifting around the corners like she was throwing out all the items. Like Triforce at one point, he was like, yeah, I got this. I'm in first place. Meredith, she's drafted him. She obviously had to been drafting him. So she was behind him trying to get extra speed or something. She cuts around him like she's on the freeway and then busts out like and disappears. Triforce is distracted by that. So I'm watching Triforce's perspective. I just see her come out of nowhere, pass him on the left, cut back in front of him, and then disappear. Something happens to Triforce. He flips off the course, and like next thing you know, the race is over with. I'm like, where did she come from? And what made it even more amazing, just until today, like I had never like I'd listened to her streams from the channel, but I had never heard like a live stream. And I don't know, but the audio quality was amazing today.
LOL, and the best part is his reaction. Emoji happy tears.
You know, you know that's right. His reaction was that of shock, disbelief, and just complete, like, he didn't know what to do. And like everybody in his chat was going
we just
nuts.
Got a new subscribers. Emoji face with hand over mouth.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the subscriptions and stopping by and hanging out with me. We'll do another one. This is sort of my starting stream for the night. I usually do 2 streams every evening. So I usually stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday from 6 o'clock Central Time, 6 p.m. Central until 9 p.m. Central, or 7 p.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern, depending on what time zone you're in. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. My 7 o'clock game is usually a trivia game or a board game, something that's chill, something that's laid back. You can have good conversation. We can mess around and try to figure out,
Hi, JR.
Different types of games. Oh my goodness, JRM is here. Play trivia games, play board games, and they're interactive. So when we do the trivia games, I will put polls up in the chat where you can help me answer the questions. I also have a game
Hi, Meredith.
that's like, it's called Jackbox, and with Jackbox you can actually play the game with your computers, tablets, laptops, or phones at home. You can actually join me in the game in real time using your own personal device. And so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. The second game.
Play Jackbox.
Yes. So yes, it's Jackbox. Yes. And so I do play Jackbox.
Ooh, Jackbox is fun.
And so feel free to, Grandma and I played Jackbox the other night.
You can make some wild pictures in the drawing ones.
Oh yeah, and I've not done any of the drawing games yet. I'm looking forward to doing that. Uh-oh. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing the drawing games. So when I put that on the calendar, feel free to stop by. If you're curious about the games that I'm going to play next, on the channel I do have a section for upcoming videos, and I try to make a schedule a week in advance. So all of the games I'm going to be playing from today until Friday are already.
Ido, have a great stream.
Thank you so much, Cozy Gamer Mama. Always good to have you. Cozy Gamer Mama was tearing it up in Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? She definitely proved that she has what it takes to throw down in a good trivia game. Grandma,
I like Jackbox too.
Grandma also throws down in trivia. So we'll have to do a trivia with in the drawing games and things like that with Jackbox. Sounds like it's a winner for everybody.
I only got to ride LOL.
Look, you got more than that. You were hitting the polls. I know you were hitting those polls. You were doing your thing. I learned that Robin's favorite food is beans and rice. I remember that, so I have you in my head now. I think I also remember that you did like 6th, 7th grade as far as teaching. I remember the things that you tell me. I'm very attentive to that. Amazing, amazing. I can't see these days. I remember working with kids a lot, and I've sort of watched them change from the late 90s till about 2010, 2012 or so. And these kids these days, man, a little bit off the charts. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". That's all I gotta say.
Lol.
You know about the 6'7", right? Yeah.
LOL.
So we got a choice to make. We can be a video game designer, which sounds fun. Make 80,000 a year, 50,000 in taxes. We can be an app developer. You know what? I'm kind of feeling
Hey JR smile.
feeling the app developer. JRM was in a couple of the games that we played. Let's do the app developer. It sounds a little bit more chill.
Some steep taxes.
You know, look, it's like real life for real. Like they won't let you have anything. Snatch, grab, and run like heck. I'm thinking. I should probably.
I have to go and make some dinner.
Okay,
Lots of love, my friend. Keeping you on lurk though.
Thank you so much, JoJo. Really appreciate you stopping by on the raid. Love your content. I saw the challenges that you were having the other day. Don't worry, it's not just you. Other YouTubers, including myself, were having issues with this random dropout where it starts buffering and you lose your stream for a little bit. Definitely not you.
JoJo Cross is what one?
Definitely not you.
Pocopia April.
Pocopia. That looks like a fun game. See, watching you all play games like that makes me want to get a Switch too.
Okay.
Because those
I'll
games
do that and run around a bit there.
If you don't
should join us on the Switch.
I will.
Do you have Mario Kart, Ido?
I don't have Mario Kart on the Switch. I have to think about what games. I don't know if I have any network games. I have a Switch 1, but it's been so long.
It is a blast and you need to play it, Ido.
Okay.
I'd love to see you play.
I'll get a Switch 2. Because I have a Switch 1. I had Breath of the Wild. I like that a lot. I also had, it was like Rabbids with Mario in them. And I was really good at that. I'm trying to think of what other games I had. But it's been at least a year since I played the
Sheltering.
Switch. It's been at least a year since I've... Hey, but like watching you play Animal Crossing and Pocopia.
Oh, gotcha.
And some of the other games, totally down. But I'll get me a 2. I have to join you in the chaos. Sounds like a good place to be. I was speaking with not sure who I was talking to earlier, but we were talking about Animal Crossing, and I used to be addicted to that game. That Animal Crossing and The Sims, those were two of my jams. I think we were talking about it the other day with April. I was talking about with April. Because
switch up, let's go.
I'll do it. Stay single, get married. Stay single, get married. What do you think? Should we stay single? Live that life? Or do we settle down? I feel like
Ido Splatoon is a fun party game.
Oh,
stay single.
Stay single. I heard it first.
Stay single.
I heard it.
Stay single.
Look.
Financial responsibility, haha.
Look at it. Everybody's like, stay single. Stay single as long as you can. Frankie Man.
Settling down isn't really settled.
Exactly.
No.
Manny Frankie plays Splatoon. And so that's like her jam. I used to watch her play Splatoon all the time. Her weapon of choice was the paint roller. Like she likes that paint roller thing. And I watched her mow down kids.
I heard my name.
We were talking about Splatoon. that you're a pro at Splatoon. And you used the paint roller. And I was telling him how you used to mow down kids with a
That
paint
is
roller.
my shit.
Off the
Aggressive
charts.
coloring.
It is. It really is. And she would run over kids with the paint roller like it was nothing. Like it was absolutely nothing. And I would just be at awe. I remember there were times she would get mad because people would just be standing around doing nothing.
I am so bad at Splatoon, but I love it, haha.
Oh my
They
gosh.
changed things for Splatoon 3 that I want excited about.
They changed things for Splatoon 3 that you weren't excited about? Yeah. Manny Frankie is also a real big Mario Kart fan. She's a beast. I think it would be amazing to watch Meredith and Manny Frankie have a Mario Kart, because I think that would turn into something really competitive. You got to be careful though.
I can't wait till I can beat Sam in Mario Kart.
Sam, so Manny Frankie Francis has a son. Her son is just a little bit over 1 year old.
Ha ha ha, that would be fun.
And he's
Very
gonna be
nice.
a little gamer. I'm gonna get a Switch, and we're gonna have some competitions. We'll have to do that. We'll have to do that.
It would be so funny.
Oh heck yeah, heck yeah. You don't want me out there talking trash on the road. When I was a Mario Karter, I used to like Toad. He was sort of my go-to guy. And then I think second after Toad was Yoshi.
Hey guys,
What's going on, Danny? Mr. Danny Steves is in the house. Danny's coming to us live from Canada. I think Danny was one of the first people that was like a regular person on the channel. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact he is. Danny's been coming to the channel now for over a year. And so he was here when it was just there were some times when there were streams where there was just he and I and nobody else for the whole stream. Danny's in the video, so if you go to my channel and you go to the video section and there's some short videos there, the Wheel of Fortune videos, Danny is in that video with me. So Danny's a long timer on the channel. He's watched the channel sort of change over time.
I can't believe that.
Right,
It's
brother?
wild. Not bad, how are things?
Doing well, doing well. It's Sunday. Playing a little bit of life for right now. But yeah, Danny was one of the first. So Danny and I, we'd play Wheel of
Hey
Fortune.
Danny 3.
Danny is he's I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. Danny, tell him what you do. You do a lot of things with the disabled community, and he's like a content creator. So he's got a podcast, and he does a lot of work up in Canada.
You found this community though, and there's no way you can't grow with us.
Exactly. Oh, we're all going to grow together. So it's like Danny's in the fold too. But he does a lot of work with those with disabilities, as far as giving them a voice and talking about important issues and things
Dennis
going
Steeds
on.
8992, that's awesome. I'm
Yeah,
a full-time wheelchair user and a disability advocate.
exactly. Danny is on the same boat. He is a disability advocate for sure. So if you're looking for some cool content, he's got a lot of
That's
videos.
wonderful.
A lot of videos. Um, and so Danny and I, that's when we were testing out the camera. When we did
I'm
the
the talk show host.
Wheel of Fortune. You are the talk show host, brother. You are the talk show host. Danny's been around for a while on YouTube as well. But definitely check him out. He's got some good stuff up there. You know what? We earned it. We can get the mansion. We can totally get the mansion. We can live that life with the infinity pool. The water's running over the sides and stuff. Oh yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Get that. Earned it. Earned that. Danny also knows that when I get worked up.
This is your channel name, Danny.
Danny knows that when I get worked up, I'm known for putting a pillow on my head. So when we were playing Wheel of Fortune, that wasn't in the short clips, but there were times where I would get so worked up, or I would just have to grab something.
Yeah, I saw the video right after the first stream and was like, how is this man hiding his face when he looks like that?
Yeah, it's just Danny suggested that we do the camera, and so I was like, well, let's do it. Like I said, up until then, I just never thought
Possibilities.
who would want to. Yeah, there's Danny's station right there. Please check it out. Here, I'll put a link to Danny's page too, so that way maybe it's easier to find. All right, I'm about to put Danny's channel link into the chat. So if anybody wants to jump by and see him, definitely got to check him out. If I can get my...
Thanks for your support.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I like to support.
There's Danny
Don't
right
tell
there.
Towels, but you need a mod. URL Danisteeds8992.
I need a mod. I do. So I put Danny's link in the chat. So if you click on that, it should take you directly to his page. Well, yeah, Danny came by early when I first came back into doing videos regularly, and at that time the only thing I was playing was Elden Ring, and so I was playing the Elden Ring all the time for every stream. And Danny suggested some games to play, and we started playing game shows, and then we started having movie nights, and so Danny kind of helped to shape, both directly and indirectly, helped to shape the channel into what it is today. So I thought that was pretty cool. We just got this house, but you know what? We're going to sell it. We're selling the house. All right, here we go. Got to pick an envelope, and we're looking for an envelope that has the most money. So let's start here. No. There we go, baby. We found the 640,000. We bought the house for 340,000. We sold the house for 640,000. Made ourselves some good money. Don't tell Towels that I need a mod. Towels is on it, though.
I am about to pick up Pokopia, which means it'll be lost in the abyss of Pokopia. Haha, ILL be lurking.
You know what?
Emoji 2 hearts.
All good, Meredith. I look forward to watching the stream later on for sure. I really dig it. You know, I will say the biggest thing that I like about Pacopia is watching how each of you play it. It's like even though you're playing the same game, because the game is so big and it's got this kind of open world feel to it, each of you play it slightly different. Like April, when she attacks it, like she's very, you know, she gets in there, she's getting it done. And then I'll watch another streamer. Okay, you all know Maria Crossing, right? When Maria plays, she's like all over the place. I watched Maria. She's the most amazing. She broke.
There is many different things to do.
It is. It's so many things to do that it's amazing. Maria, on like the first or second stream, broke the cardinal rule of Minecraft. And if any of you have ever played Minecraft before, the number one rule is
Have fun, Mara.
don't dig down. Maria, first thing she did was dug straight down, right? And then she started going across. She created this cave network underground and somehow or another ended up in some place that I don't even think she was supposed to be in yet. Like she had dug her way to China, basically, in Pacopia by going down and then across. Oh, and then...
Hi, Crispy. Ha 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 on poor Maria. Emoji cold sweat. Thanks, Grandma.
She was amazing. She was amazing. But yeah, like everybody that I see play it,
Hi, JR.
it's all different. And then I watch Jordan's Den. I think he's a UK streamer over in England, and he plays differently. And when I watched him play it, the first thing I asked him was in the stream, I said, the way that you were playing this, I said, by any chance, are you good at Minecraft? And he said, yeah. He said, Minecraft was my favorite game. I was like, you're playing the game like it's Minecraft. But then other people, when they play it, they'll play it like it's Animal Crossing. And so what makes it cool to me is that...
I would be digging LOL.
You would be digging? But the fact that...
Honey, please get in touch.
Yeah, the fact that you can play it like Animal Crossing and be really successful, or you can play it like Minecraft and be really successful, or you can just play it like a sandbox game and still be really successful. It's like, it's just amazing. And it's, you know, that kind of stuff draws me in. So, Manny Frankie, if you're wondering about what Pacopia is, or even Danny, Pacopia is sort of like, there was a game that came out, it was Dragon Quest Builders. It was a couple of years back. If you ever played so Francis and I, we played Dragon Quest Builders. And so it's a lot like Dragon Quest
Builders. If
Builders.
you're on Discord, I have a server and you can message me there.
Grandma talked me into, she told me I had to get a Discord. And I have until tomorrow to get it, so... I'm gonna be on Discord.
It was Econis, so Euconis.
Econis, so Euconis.
Smile.
Grandma told me I had till tomorrow to get on Discord, so I'm gonna be on Discord here.
LOL, I didn't say that part.
I felt a sense of urgency. I could read it in the tone.
I just pointed out it wasn't that long of a download. I did not laugh.
I felt the sense of urgency, so I felt like I needed to have this. I had to create my own timeline. You know, if you all don't know, Grandma and I are going to tear up our Social Security cards and go running out in the woods. So if you want to find us,
listen to her.
I
told you what happens when you don't listen to Grandmama.
I know. I remember that episode of Teen Titans. I'll never forget. It's like never. Everybody listens to Grandma. Yeah, we're gonna tear up our Social Security cards and go out in the woods. So if you want to come and see us, make sure you bring a compass and a sleeping bag. We're about to live that life. All right, I got $1.3 million. We're doing good. We're doing good. thank you all again for stopping by. This is definitely a surprise. I didn't expect.
I'm still waiting for my adoption papers.
See, JRM, you're coming with us. You're coming with us. We're gonna get like a whole, as Francis would say, we're gonna get the compound. We got to get the whole compound.
LOL.
Pull everybody into this. So Grandma don't know it yet, so don't tell her. It's a secret. But she and I were gonna disappear in a good way. In a good way. Grandma likes it when I sing her the theme from Dawson's Creek. She had 2 babies. One was 6 months. One was.
I am learning how to build things for the compound.
You know what? You better. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Do 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 do. I sing it to you every night, Grandma. Just so you know. Get a big old warm glass of moose milk, and we're gonna sit back and watch the fire together. Ooh, it's adult time, but the little one's to bed because Grandma and I. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I'm testing my connections while I watch you play.
Yo, go for it, go for it.
Very well on people who are watching.
Well, thank you. I'm impressed. I am shocked and impressed. I would not have been able to do this on my own, so I cannot take the credit and will not. Thank you all for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. So if you don't know about me, maybe I can tell you a little bit about myself. I am a 40-something, and we'll leave it at that, gamer. My background is in chemistry and pharmacology. I am a former university researcher who researched cardiovascular and neurological diseases. I've written 6 published 6 reviewed papers on Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. I also have a paper on fetal alcohol syndrome and some cardio stuff. I have been in sales, selling science, for over 15 years. I used to sell an instrument that was called, it still is called, it's called a mass spectrometer. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, we are doing pretty good. Danny, I would never have imagined. So when Danny, I think, first joined the station, I think maybe we had 15, maybe 20 subscribers, if even that. And the videos were probably getting like 2 or 3 views. But we started making small changes, and the videos started getting more and more views. And now my mind is blown every time I see it. The fact, I thought in my mind, I was like, okay, when I make it to 100 subscribers, which will be years from now, I was like, I've made it, I've done it. I don't need to be anything else. And then you guys have helped so much with all of this, so I'm really grateful with it all. It does make it a lot more fun.
I have returned from my workout.
When you have people, Princess, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Makes it a lot more fun when other folks.
Welcome back, Mila Smile. Sadly, I didn't conquer the one song I've been stuck on, but I did good overall.
Hey.
Hi, Princess.
You know what? Something is better than nothing. And I tell people that all the time in sales. Would you rather have 70% or would you rather have nothing? And 70%, sometimes...
Hello, JRM.
Sometimes it's the way to do it. Get us a nice little suburban house. Yeah, I guess maybe to get back to me, I've been a gamer since I would say
Perfection
that,
is the death of progress. Hey,
that's right.
very recently I conquered a custom song on expert I had never beaten before, so I am very proud of myself.
You better get it, Princess. That's what I'm talking about.
Last year when we first got the VR set, I couldn't even get through a song.
Nice.
I've come so far since then.
Nice.
Very proud of you.
Amazing work there, Princess. Amazing work. Princess is also the queen of diamond art. I will say, Princess is working on a diamond art project that I've been watching her do um, the mornings when she's doing the crafts.
TY Denny.
And this thing has got to be at least almost 2 feet on like the width and maybe a foot and a half or so, if not bigger, in the length. Um, so it's bigger than a placemat. And she is like working it out. And I don't see how she's able to do it and talk. So Princess can do diamond art while she's having a conversation, while she's reading chat, like all at the same time. Like, Princess is one of them multitaskers.
It's huge and so pretty.
It is, isn't it, JRM? You've seen it. You've seen it too. She is working it. So I'm really impressed with that. I'm really impressed with that. And she's a lot of fun to watch too, play Animal Crossing in the morning. Like I was saying before,
spring-themed flowers and birds.
it's amazing. I'll watch Granny first, and then I switch over to Princess after Granny. And yeah, just amazed. All of you all are so talented in different ways, and it's just really cool to watch. It's cool to watch you do something that you're passionate about, and I think that's what makes it more exciting for me, because I'm sure you've all seen this at one time in your life. Like, sometimes people are good at things, but they really don't like to do them, and you can tell, right? Like, you can tell when someone isn't really, they're just kind of going through the motions. But when someone's really good at something that they like something really magical happens, I feel, because you really get to see something in that person that a lot of people don't have the opportunity to see. And so it's amazing to me that you all are sharing this online with each other and have created a community of people that are mature and understanding and empathetic and have shared interests, where it's a safe place where you can be yourself, do the things that you like and you enjoy, and share it all at the same time. It's just, I really can't put it into words, but as I said, it's an amazing experience. It's an amazing thing to watch and be a part of. So,
Ooh, an alpaca.
thank you. Princess, you were
I'm
thinking.
usually occupied, so don't catch them live, but catch the replays. I will have a new episode coming soon.
Uh-oh, Danny said he's got a new episode coming out, so everybody got to keep that in mind. You know, Princess, I was thinking the same thing. If I had a choice between getting an alpaca and playing bingo, I would definitely get an alpaca. I mean, look at it. How could you say no to that? Come on now. Right? That's something I've not done in a while. I was talking about it, like alpacas. I've not been to like a petting zoo in a long time.
You can knit with his fur.
Right? Right? He won't mind. I mean, sure, he needs a haircut anyway, so we're helping each other out. He's giving me something to do.
I subbed Denny.
I'm giving him something to do. So we're all having a blast. Second place. You know what? I'm pretty safe to say that this game is in the bag. I don't think anybody's going to catch up with us. We got 1.69 million. Next highest person is like 0.79. I think we're doing well. I think we're doing well. Yeah. But to get back to what I was saying before about me, like I feel like I'm all over the place because a lot of this is overwhelming because this is a little bit surreal to have like more than 2 or 3 people here and to be talking to, a couple folks at once. But if there's anything ever you want to know about me, please feel free to ask. I don't mind sharing.
Emoji slightly smiling face.
Yeah, I think the first video game system that I ever had was an Atari 2600. For those that remember that system, where the controller just had one button. It was one orange button, and the joystick
I am not live, but please enjoy.
was black. Oh, Danny makes great content. Danny makes great content. Definitely fun to check out. And Danny, you got to check them out too, because I know Danny has asked me to play Animal Crossing, and I told him that I didn't have it, on the Switch, and I didn't have it hooked up, but they talked me into it, Danny, and I've watched them play it. So they didn't just talk me into it, but they showed me all the cool stuff you can do on the new Animal Crossings now, that I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it.
LOL Danny, this is the ACNH horde here.
Yes, so these guys, I mean, if you like Animal Crossing, Danny, you got to check this out.
Almost every creator in here plays ACNH.
So yeah, check them out, Danny. They stream live too, at different times of the day.
Danny, that's fine. I watch more videos than live.
Yeah. They definitely check them out. If anybody's wondering about the voice, that's our resident text-to-voice person, Tammy. Tammy's been with us for a little while. Sometimes I can handle Tammy, sometimes I can't.
Tammy the cat lady.
Yes, Grandma knows. Tammy's got cats, so sometimes Tammy will disappear. So if you ever are typing something and Tammy doesn't read it right away, Tammy gets distracted really easy. Like sometimes she runs to take a biological break, or she's getting a glass of water. She comes back. The cats are belly up on the steps, so she stops, pats him on the belly. She jumps back in, and when she jumps back in, sometimes she starts at the beginning. But if you listen carefully, she'll read some old comments, and then she'll be like, "Oh, skipping some comments," and then she'll get straight to the new stuff. We do well with Tammy. She's my homegirl. She holds me down. I made jokes that in some of the earlier streams, if you go, I have to see if I can find them and make clips of them. But I used to not have the chat on, and I would have conversations with Tammy like she was a real person. So I would be talking, to myself, because nobody else would be in the chat but me, and I would be typing to Tammy. So I'd say something like, "Hey Tammy, how are you doing today?" She'd be like, "I'm doing fine, how about you?" And then I'd be like, "Oh, I'm doing well. Did you do anything fun today?" "No, not really." And she's going back, and she and I are going back and forth. So
if anyone wants to learn about diamond art and is new to it, I did a whole tutorial on it in a video.
Did you really? I gotta check that out. I am curious about it because I saw Ragdoll. She was doing the diamond art. She started doing it as well, and she said that she got the idea from you. So you are sort of like the gateway for a lot of good things, Princess. You introduced me to the community. No, we're not getting married. We're gonna get the jigsaw puzzle. You introduced me to the community. You introduced Ragdoll to diamond art.
I'm subscribed to Gamer Mama.
Gamer Mama's fun. Gamer Mama, cozy Gamer Mama is fun. Usually she streams in the afternoon. I see her between Ragdoll. If Ragdoll signs off early, usually she's on Well, she varies. Sometimes she's on early, sometimes she's on later. Sometimes she comes on before April, and sometimes she comes on after April. But I'll be 100%. There's sometimes where I have you guys, so I have a screen that I use as my major screen for work. Then I have a smaller screen on my work laptop that I use to share, and then I have my personal laptop. So I got 3 screens going at once. On one of the screens, I'll have one of your streams going. On the other smaller screen, I'll have another one going. And then on my big screen, I'm doing work. So I'm usually, if 2 of you are streaming at the same time, I can see 2 people at once. But you definitely, you guys get me through some of the stresses and intricacies, because I think I explained this before. Being in sales and in business has its own inherent complexities and stresses that come along with it, right? Anytime you're dealing with money and sales and things like that, stressful. Then you take the uncertainty of science, and while we want to believe that science is a fact, a lot of the things that we do are just theories, and we make educated guesses.
I need to change my channel a bit.
Based on what we know. And so you take the complexities and the anxieties of business and you mix it with the uncertainties of science, and you live in a world where you're like, I think I know, and I would recommend this, but I won't say, for sure that it's going to get you where you need to be. But at the end of the day, and I will quote the fortune teller, or paraphrase as best as I can, the fortune teller from Animal Crossing, some good things will happen, some bad things will happen, but no matter what, always try your best. The little cat fortune lady that'll put a hex on you and make you fall on your face and get stung by bees. I remember they used to happen to me all the time. And I remember the first time that it happened, I was like, why can't my character walk? Like, every time they would try to run, they would keep stumbling and falling over. And then I remember getting stung by the bees. Yeah, it was a good time. Danny said he's going to switch up his channel. When we finish up this round, we're going to take a short break. So we're almost done. Let me see if I can find a place for you as an intermission. See who else is out there. Oh, it's time to sell. Sell, sell, sell. We made money. I'm going to take a 10-15 minute break, and when I come back, I'm going to attempt to be a BMX racer for the first time. So the next game is going to be a little bit more...
Because it says that I post every month, but I don't.
High octane. I think the way that works, I've seen that before too on mine, Danny. So on mine, it says that I post daily. And I think why it does that is because it takes the number of videos that you have and it tries to make an average. So I think you were averaging about...
Are we swapping streams?
A video a month. These videos are going to be, or the next stream is going to be a little bit faster, but I will not leave you without a place.
Or is it another PS5 game?
It's going to be another. We're going to.
Morale Triforce.
I'm going to take like I said, 10-15 minute break. I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes with another PlayStation game. The PlayStation game that I'm going to play is like a BMX racing game. So I'll go ahead and give the warning, if motion sickness and things like that, I'm going to try to keep it balanced as much as possible, but I've heard that this game might be a little bit intense. So I just kind of giving you the heads up. But Triforce is streaming right now. So if you want please feel free to go and check out my buddy Triforce. He is my brother from another mother. He and I probably know the same lines from the same movies, because I can tell. And he told on himself today. He actually said what his age was. So he and I are very, very close in age. And he and I have kind of the same likes and things as far as like movie and music and stuff. If you like hanging out with me and you've never seen Triforce, please go and check him out. Amazing content creator, amazing streamer, really fun guy. He plays a lot of Nintendo, so I'm playing PlayStation. If you like to see Nintendo games like Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, the original Mario Brothers, Mario 3, things of that nature, please go and check him out. I think right now he's playing Mario Brothers 2. So if you'd like to go over and check him out, please do so. Let him know that I sent you. Like I said, amazing dude. He always makes me smile.
Like the stream if you haven't.
Looks like we're going to get this. Oh, we got this. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. We got 2.8 million. Buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look at my little dude. He's so happy. Look at that. We got a master's degree, 2 houses, all this knowledge, all this money. We're app developers, and we were doing it.
Thank you very much for the stream.
Thank you all for stopping by.
I will not be joining your next stream. It is past my bedtime, but we'll look for the replay.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah, you won.
Thank you, Princess.
Well, JR, smile.
Thank you, Princess.
The papers are on the way, JR, wink. Thank you for the stream.
Thank you guys for coming by. Thank you so much for the raid again, JoJo. Thank you all for, hanging out and listening to me run my jib about who knows what. I said, always enjoy the company. If you're looking for a place to go, please click on the link. I will pin it to make it easier for those.
LOL.
Click on the link in the pin.
I'll come listening to the next one, but probably won't be eyes on.
Gotcha. No worries at all. What I'm trying to do is I have a PlayStation subscription, and every month they give you like 2 or 3 free games to play. And over the years, I've collected a lot of games that I've never even tried before. So this game is one of them. I've never played this game before in my life. I'm pretty sure I'm going to send me and a bike either into a tree or off of a cliff. It might get... It's not going to be graphic, but it might be really funny, especially if you like watching like extreme sports and extreme like wipeouts. I know I'm going to have a good number of them, because I've heard that the wipeouts on this game can get pretty wild. Like you get thrown off the bike and are airborne for a good number of time. But if that's too much, feel free to check out my buddy Triforce. This stream is going to end, so I would suggest if you're going to go over, you might want to head over there now, because when this stream ends, I'm not sure where it's going to take you. It'd probably take you to Triforce anyway, because I have him set up as one of my go-tos when the stream ends. I can't do raids yet. I was trying to figure that out earlier, and when I was looking at the rules, I think it said there was something I need to do, and I'll figure it out. But if you're looking for something to do in the next 10-15 minutes, check out Triforce. I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes to do the bike game. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for the raid. Good to see you, Grandma, Princess, JRM, April, JoJo, Cozy Gamer, Danny. Who else did I miss? Manny Frankie, Crispy Crafts, Meredith. Who else did I miss? I think I pretty much got it all. Thank you all again, and we'll see you here soon.